Ladies and gentlemen, the Italian coach, Greg McCarthy. The implication de contribution. So wherever you are, of course the national congress must meet. We are waiting our teams. So quickly let's say a big thank you to Orange Liberia. Of course, they are our proud sponsor, GT Bank. The LPRC, the NASCO. We say thank you, Liberia Maritime Authority, the APM Terminal, the team song, TJ. the national anthem.
And so it is said to be another remarkable evening. It is the last semi-final game of the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. 5 times winners, Grand Crew County, are up against Grand Cape Mount County, 2 times winners of this competition. They won it in 1969 and 2013. And that was the last time that Grand Cape Mount County have reached the semi-final of the National County Sports Meet. It is 13 years since the Cape Mountaineers reached this stage of the competition, and they defeated Neighbor County 2-1 right here to book themselves a place in the grand final, where they went on to lift the title. But they're up against one of the sides that know this tournament so well, that have recorded and enjoyed a lot of victories. Grand Crew County started the competition as Southtown territory, and they have won this competition on 5 different occasions. The last time they won it was 6 years ago against Nimba County, a side that they might likely face in the grand final.
Okay, people, it's time for soccer action. And I watch all of the attraction and see all of the actions.
An iconic evening at an iconic ground and an iconic fixture. Grand Crew County are coming energized. They have never tasted a defeat in the county meet so far this year yet. Their best run in the last 4 editions of this competition
I  don't know what God will be. I think Grand Crew was playing.
They last reached the semi-final 4 years ago, but they could not go beyond that level of the competition, where they were beaten by Bapolu County in the semi-final match. But it is set to be a really remarkable evening for these two sides. Grand Cape Mount County remain in their dominant white and its dominant green and a scrappy white on the side and those dominant yellow shorts for Grand Crew County. And we are up and running here at the Samarkand Sports Complex in the last semi-final match of the 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet. And you can only look for a big evening, a very big night. And we are under the floor lines of the Samarkand Sports Complex here. A ground that is not just seen as a football pitch, but it's a ground that is seen as the place where dreams are made, where histories are etched. So my name is Nathaniel Sosa Stokran. It's always a pleasure to be in your company as you take you through another very exciting fixture in the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. Grand Cape Mount are coming on the back of a 1-0 defeat to Nimba County in their last time out in this competition. And for Grand Crew County, they are coming on the back of a draw against Margibi County. It's really an elaborate start for these two sides, who are seeking to write some of the funniest stories of this competition for themselves here tonight. So the winner from this fixture is going to be taking on Nimba County in the grand final on Sunday right on this ground. Grand Crew are making the early intentions, but the whistle sound goes to give a free kick advantage to Grand Cape Mount County. This is Joseph Slewa. Still here for Grand Cape Mount County, but the flag goes up against Tony Shelley. Started their journey from Group A all the way there in Harper City. That's Grand Crew County, where they held the host Maryland County to a 2-2 draw in their opening match and won against River G County in their last group match. But before that, they were held to a draw by River Sales County again, coming out of that group with 5 points. And in the quarterfinals group, the new format, they won one of their 3 matches and also picked up 2 draws. For Grand Cape Mount County, they started their campaign on a really bright note in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Defeating the host and of course settling to a draw in their next outing. Their third match was against defending champions Lofa County. They lost the match earlier but had to file in a protest for Lofa using illegal players. And the result of the match was overturned, breaking them to the quarterfinals. But this is Grand Cape Mount County. The kick is up, and there's a great catch by goalkeeper Timothy Hinen. But Hinen got a little hit.
The goalkeeper of Grand Crew is on the ground.
It's really been a long time coming for Grand Cape Mount County, over a decade since they reached the semi-final of the county meet here, and it's really been a remarkable run for them in the tournament this year. That's incredible. Grand Crew County have never won a semi-final match since defeating Lofa County in the 2019-20 semi-final here. That was 6 years ago when they last won a semi-final match, and they have only been to the semi-final one time in the last 6 years, and that was 4 years ago. We could see a repeat of the 2020 final if Grand Crew County advances to the grand final here. They will be meeting Nimba County. They are two of the highest winners of the competition, 6 for Nimba and 5 for Grand Crew County. Nimba County already made a really big statement here tonight with a 5-1 win over Margibi County. Snow Wiggy featuring for Grand Crew County. He's making his second successive appearance in semi-final matches in the competition. He was here last year with Margibi County, but they could not go past the semi-final. But he's hoping to make his first ever appearance in the county mid-final. That is if Grand Crew County survive from Grand Cape Mount County that has shown us so much class in this competition, with the way the team is structured, the way they compete. Salia Talawale will take it home to goalkeeper Christopher Sonia. Back to Talawale, the B Mountain man. He plays for B Mountain Football Club in the Liberia First Division. Talawale brings in Oli. That's lovely from Abbott White, Grand Crew County. A long one intended for the captain Vani. Great work here now from Samuel Golafali. Abbott White launching another very strong one as a counter attack, and Talawale responding really well. This is Joseph Slewian. to farm Samuel Gulafali. Gulafali dispossessed by Makofa. Kofa has Collier ahead of him. Grand Crew County coming close. But the attack has already been halted with the assistant referee waving his flag. Emmanuel Logan to Fan Siaka Bayo. It goes all the way back home to goalkeeper Christopher Sonya. Grand Crew County here now making a strong intent. That was a long struck. It was a little good distance away from goal, but that was a really good try. But that's brilliant here. There's now Tony Shelley who brings in Ralph Weir. Weir looking to slip away from Joshua Kamara, but Kamara just stood his ground, and that was brilliant. Now for Lincoln Towel to Salia Talawali. Emmanuel Logan brings it down for Grand Crew. A lovely pass from Siaka Bayo to Fanfani, which cracks! That was an excellent effort from the Grand Crew County captain, Vani. The man who plays for LPRC Oilers, 7-time Liberian First Division champions in the Liberian Top Flight. But this is Ralph Weir looking to cause some trouble for Joshua Kamara. Weir was taking the pass through. That was a lovely quick pass after the foul was committed, but the referee is demanding that the ball be rested. And he's being invited on the touchline by his colleagues. I think the coach of Grand Crew County, Emmanuel Keke, is trying to register the concern. Siaka Bayo plays for Watanga Football Club in the Liberia First Division as well. But this is Joshua Kamara. His pass intercepted. Joseph Slewan comes in. Now comes to Makofa. Again, the flag being lifted by the assistant referee. Grand Crew could be in some trouble here. Great pressure from Grand Cape Mount County, but that was a wonderful defending as well for Grand Crew County. A team that know the big stage very well. Emmanuel Logan comes in now is Andrew Dennis. Lovely from Dennis. A long one to Vani from the right side of the pitch. But Vani is being heavily marked, but he still slips away. Vani brought down now. Let's see what happens. There could be some trouble coming here for Grand Cayman County. Vanny. This is a free kick and it's at an appealing distance from goal. Grand Crew County, can they get something from here? Mark Kofa strikes. Greg came out, did a clearance. The counter attack could not go through. This is Joshua Kamara launching another one for Grand Crew County. Foul there by Andrew Dennis against Joseph Slewia. Kofa, Vanny slipping away, going through. A Grand Crew County coming close once more. And there was a clearance there to force another corner kick. Grand Crew County doing really well with their attacks and gather themselves some very crucial set pieces. There goes another long one. But this time, Christopher Sonya was just right there to deal with it. The National County Sports Meet at its brutal stage now. This is where every game feels like a final, because you have no other alternative, win and nothing else. Golafali. Slewen is here, looking for Ware. Rav Ware going face to face with Joshua Kamara. He gets away from Kamara, still Joshua. That's Ware. Grand Cayman County, who have the chance here! Just splashing it over the crossbar. But that was a really lovely work from Grand Cayman County, but Fortune Sammy couldn't keep it down. You will almost feel like that was the opening goal of the match. It was a really brilliant setup from Grand Cayman County. Colin Flomo is here. He's looking for Ralph Ware, but the pass is behind Ware. Still a lovely work. Ralph Ware is saying, Siaka Bayo. That's Emmanuel Logan with a lovely clearance. But it's still here. Lincoln Tower launches across, but there's no one there. And Winnipeg no Wiggy to get it for Grand Crew County. And Wiggy quickly finds Dennis. Dennis to Albert White, who quickly launches it to Vani. This is Vani. But he's dispossessed now. Joshua Kamara fights to regain the possession. Lovely from Mark Kofa there. That's a beautiful show of skill. Emmanuel Logan gets away from Colley. Grand Crew County still here, beautifully constructing. Snow Wiggy will get a long cross, but the header comes from P.O. Bestman. But it's still here, Grand Crew. Vani. Very dangerously, Vani trying to force something out of there, and he gets a corner kick. Just a slow one, but that was wasted one. Two counties, very good ambitions, but there's only one that can survive here tonight. Just a ticket up for grabs. And this is why you will have to put in everything. You can't afford to give less than your best shot. There's a drama there. And the goalkeeper tower is being taken from the post. That Grand Caymont County player. And I don't think he will get away with that. He should be punished by the referee. So what is going to happen here? The referee is still trying to put himself in a good position. And he gets away with it. Just been warned verbally. And I don't think that was sufficient for such action. It's a game of tactics. Tony Shelley. A low one from Shelley. But White will leave that one for goalkeeper Hine. Joseph Slewin found Samuel Golafali. Golafali was looking for Tommy. Grand Crew County is still there for Christopher Sonya. There's a really good touch there. That was a brilliant goalkeeping from the young goalkeeper, Christopher Sonya. He's been one of the really outstanding goalkeepers in this tournament so far. Comes in now, Snowigi. Slewia. Now Samuel Golafali. His pass could not go through. Now Grand Crew. Mark Kofa is looking for Vani, but P.O. Bestman right in the way. This is Ralph Weir. Ralph Weir was dispossessed by Albert White. Still Grand Crew pushing. Samuel Golafali to find Shelley. Tony Shelley challenged by Andrew Dennis and Andrew Winsett. Comes in now Emmanuel Logan. Who finds Wiggy. Wiggy bringing in Mark Kofa. Kofa was looking for Vasco Jacobs. Shelley. This is Steve Bestman. He's looking for Ralph Weir. Weir has it. He's brought down by Joshua Kamara. The referee hands goes to his pocket. And he brings out a yellow card for Joshua Kamara for hanging on the shoulders of Ralph Weir. And that becomes a punishable offense by Joshua Kamara. Ralph Weir, he's caused so much troubles in the tournament so far this year. He has stepped up as the talisman of Grand Cape County, and he has been really taking them on his shoulders. He has been Grand Crew County, that's Grand Cape Mount's best player in the competition. Ralph Weah. Very incredible player, plays for B Mountain Football Club in the Liberia First Division. This is a free kick that looks very dangerous. Ralph Weah, the man himself, will take it. Weah is looking for the far post, but Albert White was just right there. Now finds Vasco Jacobs, who will be challenged by Fortune Sammy. Sammy wins it for Greg Kimount. Now taking it back onto goalkeeper Christopher Sonya again, hanging on it too long. But he survived that scare. Ralph Weah challenged by Albert White. White wins it. Joshua Kamara now finds Vani. Vani brought down by Joseph Slewian. And free kick is for the Grand Crew captain. Oh, this could be some trouble here for Grand Crew County. The goalkeepers off the post, and Kwali Flomo. That was more than a chance to put Grand Kimount in the lead. The goalkeeper Timothy Hinen getting a slip in a very dangerous area, put him a lot of pressure and threat on Grand Crew County. And Grand Kimount nearly taking the front foot from that slip from goalkeeper Heenan. Grand Kimount County now looking to raise the tempo of this match. But I think for most part it has been a 50-50 challenge between the two sides so far. They have traded some very brilliant play. It's been tight. And both counties keep holding on their nerves. Oh, the stadium stay awaits the curtain raiser. They have both come very close on different occasions in this match. Siaka Bayo looking for Vani. Vani looking to get away from the tight corner, but Lincoln Towel keeping a very close eyes on him. Free kick is awarded to Grand Crew County. That's Grand Kimount County again. But this one, the Grand Crew County players not satisfied at all, but you know they will never be satisfied. The referee has taken his decision. Free kick here, Grand Crew County. That's Grand Cape Mount, but that was brilliant. There from Emmanuel Logan. That's actually Vani Kamara. Kamara has been a low silence in this match since the start. Rafoya was looking to get away from Abbott White, but White with a very beautiful defending there. He was really tactical, being aware of how dangerous that man can be. But his corner kick for the Cape Mountaineers, and the header comes. Still another corner. Another tricky delivery. This time Timothy Hine comes off his line to punch that away, though he did not get a touch, but he went out for a goal kick onto Grand Crew County. At least they are alleviated from that pressure for the moment. Now this is Vani taking attack for Grand Crew County, but he could not break through the walls of Grand Cape Mount. Looking down to find Timothy Hine, comes in is Collie Flomo for Cape Mount. Flomo face to face with Emmanuel Logan. Lovely from Logan. Minutes left to play for here in this first period. It is the last semi-final match between Grand Cape Mount and Grand Crew counties. The free kick taker Emmanuel Logan face to face with Lincoln Towel. Sends it back to Joshua Kamara. Abbott White fans Tia Dennis. Sorry, that's Andrew Dennis. Snow Wiggy, he was looking for Vasco Jacobs. But Sammy just stood his ground. The two teams are really being careful on how they engage this match, because they are both well aware of trouble that can come their way. But this is Ralph Weah, and that was great from Joshua Kamara. I think Kamara has been on a lot of pressure by Ralph Weah.
And too many tackles, and it knows the ability of Ralph Weah, so they are creating tackles to help to stop some of those stylish and play for him.
Two very young coaches who understand and know this game and understand each other really well. So it's already adding to how tactical this fixture will be. Emmanuel Keke and Sami Kamara. Grand Crew has really been on some run in this competition for themselves, really having a big tournament. Ralph Weir is putting it through for Flomo, who gets it. Grand Crew coming close, but that was a brilliant clearance from Snow Wiggy. He was just in the right place at the right time, and with a really wonderful defending from Snow Wiggy. Salia Talawale seizes it from Vani Kamara. This is now Cape Mount, Ralph Weir. Weir Vani Piwo best man. He's fouled by Vani. And he's not happy at all with the attacker from the Grand Crew County captain.
Ralph is one of those promising players in the national county sports league. Trust Harris, who also look up to. But this time around is about Ralph, and the defense of Greg Crew need to be very careful of the tactics that they use against other countries.
Piwo best man, Fan Salia Talawala. Great Kemal County is still pushing for the curtain raiser before the halftime break, but this is Grand Crew, and the pass was also intercepted. Lincoln Tawo now comes in. That's actually Sama Golafali. Golafali back to Slewian. Slewian brings in Talawali. Koli Flomo. Vasco Jacob. Really brilliant play from the two counties here. Snow Wiggy, but he's still here for Grand Kemal County. A low one comes.
I call him the game changer for the boys of Grand Cape Mount.
This is Tawo. Slewian. Now Ralph Weir gets a return pass to Slewian. Albert White is looking for Vasco. This is Vani also searching for Vasco. Vasco closely held by Talawale. Samuel Golafali, Grand Cape Mount, that's Grand Crew. Flomo Koli now finds Tony Shelley. He shoots from outside, it was feeble. So 2 minutes has been added at the stoppage time of the first half after exhausting the 45 minutes.
2 minutes out of time.
Ralph Weir, Grand Crew, but the clearance there from Snow Wiggy, and brilliant. Now comes in Pee Wee Rabos. Pee Wee best man. Macaulay Flomo. Joseph Slewen very finding it difficult to see his passes going through tonight. Tao. This is Slewen. He's been heavily marked by Siaka Bayo. And free kick comes for the Grand Cape Mount County midfield. It's been a tightly contested match, but the story has started always in the midfield. Two teams having real good midfield. Samson Golafali, he's looking for Wea, who has switched wing. He's playing almost everywhere now. Brilliant from Salia Talarwali. But the pass could not find anyone. Could be trouble. Grand Crew pushing here. This is a Captain Vani going face to face with Tawo. Vani. His shot took a deflection. It was just now easy for goalkeeper Sonya.
Nathaniel, the two backs are playing extremely well. And as the back of Grand Cape Mount is doing extremely well, and that of Grand Crew. And they are very careful because the two teams have a very good Navy. So you observe that the ball will play for the Navy more often.
So the first half comes to an end here. It is still goalless between Grand Crew, the 5-time champions, and Grand Cape Mount County. But it has been a really brilliant first half where we have seen some of the beautiful football play here tonight. But the two sides continue to walk hand in hand, not being separated yet, as the stadium wait for the curtain raiser. So it ends first half, Grand Crew County 0 and 0 for Grand Cape Mount County. We take a break to be back for a very promising second half.
Now your Jaja Gary then, here premium.
Always no code, no pay.
2 kg premium Gary, Gary now your Jaja Gary then, here premium.
Always no code, no pay.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery, unbeatable rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express. where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
For decades, Liberia's education system struggled under the weight of conflict. Underinvestment and broken structures, classrooms once known for excellence lost their shine, and too many children were left behind, unable to read, write, or count at the level their futures demand. However, there is a new chapter unfolding in Liberia, a chapter shaped by President Joseph Yuma Boakar's commitment to rebuild the nation through education. His agenda places learning at the center of national renewal, recognizing that no country can rise above the quality of its schools. President Boakar's vision calls for restoring dignity, quality, and opportunity in every classroom, ensuring that the promise of Liberia's children becomes the foundation of Liberia's development.
The need was there. It was apparent. The data is there. And if we're going to develop any nation, we cannot disregard education. So the data that spoke to learning outcomes was one of the selling factors.
In communities across Liberia, classrooms are overcrowded. Teachers lack structural tools. Early grade instruction struggles without consistent materials. Leadership and supervision systems need strengthening. Liberia needed a bold, system-wide solution, and that solution has come.
Excel, we rise, we learn, we lead, building the future that we need, with books in our hands and dreams to chase, education lifting every place. Excel, together we achieve, stronger than ever when we believe, for Liberia's children loud and clear, the future's bright, the future.
2 kg premium Gary now your Jaja Gary then, you know, see a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
2 kg premium Gary now your Jaja Gary then, you know, see a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
2 kg.
We rise together, hand in hand.
The future of Liberia lies in the strength of its people.
The JNB Foundation is driving change through agriculture, health, education, sanitation, environment, women and youth empowerment.
We support farmers with modern tools and training, so harvests are bigger and communities are stronger. We invest in healthcare, bringing care, hope, and healing to those in need.
We strengthen education because every child deserves the chance to learn, grow, and lead.
We promote sanitation and clean water because healthy communities build a healthy nation.
We protect our environment, preserving today and safeguarding tomorrow.
And we empower women and youth, unlocking their potential as leaders, entrepreneurs, and changemakers.
Together, we can transform lives, uplift communities, and build a brighter Liberia.
The JNB Foundation,
building hope, creating opportunities, changing lives.
One destiny. At JNB, we stand heart to heart, building hope from the very start.
For politics, entertainment, news, and business. And this is KMTV. We are on the screen, we are everywhere. The best online Liberian platform you have. Make the best use of it. My name is Frank Adjus, and I endorse this channel.
I just want to tell you that I still living, but I say average this year, you're not living again too much, you're not living a lot. You're still living. The reason why I did a great mission for 2025, 2026, starting me, is because other people been saying that we die, we don't die. So I told the whole wide world that they counted me today that we will carry the cup in our country. That we will win. Now I don't know who will win. So watch out for Sunday, the final. Sunday, the coming Sunday, I will drop them my new music that will win Black Man Moth, that yellow machine. I tell people my new music, Black Man Moth, that yellow machine. Alright? So watch out for Sunday. I'm going to try the new music now. Drop it. Don't play that music. I told you they coming Sunday. I gotta make sure the 15 countries of Abilita are 4 now, so I need 2 more. When the 2 more come, watch out, man. I was sweating. Any kind of way you want it, if you want it, so many ways about it, get away. Let me tell you something. So many ways about it, get away. You know, you let us about it, get away. Eramino, 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 Amayo, Eradino, Juno, Eradino, Erafara. Okay, so don't worry, I'll drop it there for you. Put it in the get a for yourself. Yeah. Jim, please, we beg you. You can teach the people, Jack and a small freestyle of the US country song. Jack, you don't want to go from small freestyle. I didn't get out the shop. Sunday, Lord, we can't be the new song, but we're still singing it. It's all happening right here at the SKD. Enjoy yourself. I tell you.
Jaja carry them in half. See a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
2 kg premium carry. They carry now your Jaja carry them in half. See a premium.
Always no code, no pay.
So we are back for the second and deciding half of this match that has not only been an epic showdown but has been a really crucial one. Grand Crew County seeking to make their first appearance in the grand final of the competition here in over a decade now. Grand Crew, the 5 times champions, seeking to return to the podium for the first time in 6 years. And the last time these two counties reached the final, they won the title. Neighbor County already awaiting the side that is going to come out victorious tonight. It is one last half, it is one last push. It is a half to test the quality, the ambition of either of the side. But Grand Crew, that's Grand Cape County, starting early. A corner kick comes. That was great, but it's still there. And now this time, goalkeeper Heenan deals with it, and he quickly goes to find the captain Vani. But the play is stopped again, at least for a few moments, for that player to get some help from the medic. It is one big half, just 45 minutes left at least. But maybe we could go all the way to an extra time here tonight. So it is going to be a drop ball, but it is definitely going to be mostly in the interest of Grand Crew County, who were at the advantage of the possession before the play was halted, to make way for a player to receive medical care. This is P.O. Bestman. Abbott White will answer. Siaka Bayo looking for Mark Kofa. Vasco Jacob Kamsey. That was a great fight there from Fortune Sami. The National County Sports Meet, 70 years now since its establishment. A tournament that began in 1956 there in Maryland County. The inaugural edition was won by Maryland County. It was won on by throwing coin after the final match ended all square. It was decided by Tosi. and Maryland County won the toss. That's not really a good punch. Goalkeeper Timothy Heenan, that was not a smart goalkeeping from him. He expected better from him than that. It was not really under much pressure to get such punch. Golafali, best man. Now Salia Talawale, Grand Cape Mount County. Slewia. The way they hold the possession of the ball, they put a lot of demands on the match. And that's the advantage a team has. Whenever you try to play the ball around, have more control of the ball possession, and then you have a lot of advantage to control the match. Snow Wiggy seems not to be too okay, so is he going to continue, or he could put him for substitution? But he is really a crucial part of this Grand Crew County setup, especially the defensive lines. A lot of qualities. Good run on the touchline. Great power to throw. He's also a really swift fullback. So being withdrawn from this match or putting in for a substitution, it's definitely going to be a blow to Grand Crew County in their push for a ticket for the grand final of this tournament. But I think for the moment, Coach Emmanuel Keke is going to get the best of Snow Wiggy. Long throw come from Wiggy, Grand Crew County. It's now Abbott White. Beautifully, he's getting away from 14 Samuel Tony Shelley. But the shot was just far away to not bring any threat to goalkeeper Sonia. Slewian. Beautifully, he's getting away from Siakabayo. Oh, this is big mistake. Sonia again. Markova is looking for Vasco Jacob, but Jacob couldn't be given a space by P.O. Bestpen. That was really a lovely work by the defender. Emmanuel Logan gives the possession away, and it could be dangerous for Grand Crew County. That's Rav Weah, and this is Alvin Colley. Sorry, that's Colley Flomo brought down, making a penalty appeal But there was nothing sufficient there to convince the referee. You can hear the jeer from the supporters of Grand Cape Mount County who felt that was a penalty, but it definitely wasn't. There wasn't much tackle there. But it's still Grand Cape Mount who keeps knocking. A low one from goalkeeper Heenan to find Wiggy. Wiggy couldn't keep it, so throw in now comes so Cape Mount. And Fortune Sammy to take it, but is going to hold on. A little more for substitution.
The man wearing jersey number 7
And
is out. Number 14 in.
Paulie Flomo is being withdrawn to give way for Johnny to make his own contribution here tonight. Still a long way to go. It is 9 o'clock p.m. in Painesville City. And still close to half an hour to play here, at least for now. And we could be here much longer if this match will have to extend or be decided in in extra time, or eventually in a post-match penalty. Vani Kamara looking for Vani. Siaka Bayo, eventually the pass reaches Vani, who goes face to face with P.O. Bestman, and no mistake there from Bestman. Very beautiful defending from Bestman. A crucial match with everything at stake here. And no team can afford to make any silly mistake. Lincoln Tower gives it away. This is Mark Kofa, Grand Crew. Lovely there from the Grand Crew. That's Grand Cape Mount. Still Grand Cape Mount. And this could be a chance. The clearance comes. Grand Cape Mount are now intensifying their pressure. They are trying to force something out of Grand Crew County at the moment. A very long throw. Heenan with a great catch. Plays it quickly for Joshua Kamara. That was lovely defending. Lovely play from Slewian to Van. Oh, what a brilliant defending there from Andrew Dennis. Great composure from him. But White now opens it for Joshua Kamara. This is Siaka Bayo. Bayo fans, Vani. And Vani struck! That was great save from goalkeeper Sonia. The biggest try. Still great crew. And Vani Kamara! Great crew for the curtain raiser. And it is Vani Kamara who has gotten the breakthrough to put Grand Crew Counter in the lead. A really incredible finish. A super goal. He really relaxed himself. A really fine finish. A decent goal. Worthy of getting the curtain raiser in this match. Grand Crew County have risen from the reins. And they have taken the lead. It is Vani Kamara who is the goal scorer. He has scored to put the 5-time champions ahead of Grand Cape Mount County here. And now quick substitutions be made. Markova comes off.
Is out and number 8 is in.
Let's see what is going to be the reaction from Grand Cape Mount County here. That goal just changed the radium of the match. But what appears more dramatic is Nimbayans are celebrating this goal more than even Grand Crew County. Probably they expect that Grand Crew is going to be a weaker opponent in the grand final on Sunday. But it's still a long way to go. Grand Cape Mount County still have a lot of time to change things. Coach Sami Kamara is looking around, motivating his players. Yes, you can make it. And glancing at the clock, still has the belief. Grand Crew County that is really wonderful. The Crew boys are cruising to what is going to not just be a historic night for them, but a night where they rise from their ruins to hit the grand final again for the first time in 6 long years. Grand Cape Mount County has a chance to get the equalizer here. Grand Cape Mount County, that was really close. But that was a very wonderful defensive work there. This is Gola Fali. He finds Slewian. A low one from Slewian. It is now becoming a firework. Grand Cape Mount, can they afford for the dream to be shattered at this moment? Or they will have to fold themselves back into this match. This is a corner kick delivered, punched by goalkeeper Timothy Hinen, clears away. This is Joseph Slewia under pressure from Siaka Bayo. Grand Cape Mount County, that's a breakthrough pass. And that was a lovely clearance there from Abbott White. Another corner comes. There goes the delivery. And Grand Crew County are defending with everything in them. And every clearance is now being celebrated like the goal itself. You can see how much this means to the crew boys and supporters who are inside the stadium tonight. This is Sammy. Slewia launches a long, dangerous one. But Grand Crew manages to control that one, though the flag has already been lifted.
To the grand finale.
Sami Vanik Boyi. Also a lovely work there from Siaka Bayo.
Substitution.
Grand Cape Mount breaking on another fresh leg and breaking on Christian Molu for Sharif Donzo. This is Salia Talawal. Vani Bivani. Lovely skill. And Grand Crew tries to restart the play quickly, but we'll have to bring the ball behind to start in line with the whistle. A long one comes. Grand Crew County, can they double the lead? That wasn't really a good touch. Grand Crew County is still here. Grand Kema now has it. It's been given away in a very carelessly in a dangerous position. And Fortune Sami this is Talawale. That looks like a troublesome pass. Samuel Hinen as Timothy Hinen. Really lovely for him to commit a very good save there. Emmanuel Logan finds Vani. Vani tries to take goalkeeper Sonia by surprise. He was all the way off his lines. Still here, Grand Crew County. And the pass from Siaka Bayo could not go through, but he has been given a chance. A free kick. It's another long one there, but this time goalkeeper Sonia just getting it well. This is Slewia. Ralph Weir getting away from Joshua Kamara. Still Weir. And it's now going to be a corner kick. Ralph Weir, he has to step up more. He has been quiet for so long in this match. Can they get something out of this one? If it stays like this and Grand Crew County have to advance to the final, it is really going to be an epic final where Niba County will be seeking to get a revenge of the humiliation they endured 6 years ago. "16 minutes. There goes the delivery from Slewia. And the header forcing goalkeeper Timothy Hinen to a save. And that was a lovely touch. But you pushed the ball over the crossbar. P.O. Bestman with a header. And another delivery comes. Goal kick now. Grand Cape Mount's story in the county media there have been some story, but this is Sekou Bayo. Grand Crew still pushing to double the lead. The goal scorer, Vani Kamara, goes down, and it could be something serious. So, Oseno a number of medical staff running there with a stretcher to pull him out. With a long throw. Clearance from P.O. Bestman. Lovely from Bayo. Oh, what a turnaround. And Bayo shoots from outside. Looking to get a screamer. Sekou Bayo. Siaka Bayo. The Watanga FC man. A top no feeder. Oh, other times, Liberian football so well, great experience, and that is just helping Grand Crew County. They then move in steadily with commitment and dedication. From the beginning of the tournament, we now have predicted Grand Crew to be a part of the top 4, given their performances in the last years of this competition, especially the last 6 years, where they reached the semi-final only one time, left in the group stages on 3 different occasions. The flag goes up against Vani Boyi. So we are now moving towards the final 10 minutes of this match, and Grand Crew County still hang on a 1-0 lead. Goal coming from Vani Kamara. It's what separates these two sides here tonight. And Grand Crew County are moving slowly towards the promised land. Siaka Bayo gets away from Slewian. Lovely pass from Bayo, but he couldn't get to any of the teammates. So Fortune Sami comes in, but he's been fouled.
Player of Grand Cape Madison,
Snowy takes it back home to White. White, he has a couple of Ralph Weir. And that was a no-nonsense clearance. Brilliantly done there to just keep the back line safe. So that's where you take the saying seriously that prevention is better than cure. And you want to take yourself from any hardship. Grand Cayman County close, they come again. But not close enough to get the goal that they need the most. And the desperation continues to grow. Kamara.
Zan Natural Moringa is one of our sponsors.
Snow Wiggy is now becoming brutal. And it could be a very dramatic final 10 minutes of this contest here. Grand Crew looking to unleash more venoms. And Grand Cayman County continue to stand very strong and keep pushing for a goal that is going to turn this stadium upside down and potentially force this match into extra time. The Grand Crew still pushing to get their heel to Grand Cayman County, but we have another set of substitution coming here. The coach Sami Kamara breaking off Prince Tia now and breaking off. So Prince Tia is coming on. He's on the touch line to make his introduction, and Christian Gonga is also coming on to make his own contribution here tonight. Tony Shelley is coming off along as well as Joseph Slewian. And Prince Tia and Christian Gonga comes on. Let's see what is going to happen. What extra contribution, but this is big mistake. Hey, Grand Crew! Vani Kamara! He fought that very easily, and he made no mistake from there. Salia Talawale, goalkeeper Christopher Soya, they will not forgive themselves. Vani Kamara has just sealed up, and Grand Crew County are bound for the final. What a night! And what a man he has been for Grand Crew County tonight. Vani Kamara stepping up bigly. The SKD Stadium answers to that goal. A big celebration. Grand Crew County, they are just showing why they love the big stage. They are again announcing themselves to SKD and showing to the world why they have the titles 5 times. Vani Kamara, that is the name that has punished Grand Cayman County tonight. 2 goals for him, and it's 2-0 on the score sheet for Grand Crew County. But Grand Cayman still think they can turn this match on its head. Grand Crew County, they are just minutes away. They have been coming a long way, 6 years. And the crew boys return to the big stage almost once again. This is Christian Molu. Rough warrior. The header comes there from Denix, but it's still there. Grand Crew K-Bound keep putting pressure. Again, another wrong pass. Vani Kamara put it through for Vani B. Vani, but the flag goes up. He can't keep that. Big defensive error. And Grand Cape County found themselves behind 2 steps further. This is Molu. Molu strike blocked. Another wonderful one. They have now solidified their walls. It appears to be unbreakable. Of course, that is how it's been. Almost the entire direction of this match. Grand Crew County have really been defensively active. And the game plan has worked well for them tonight. Coach Emmanuel Keke and Coach Sami Kamara cannot just get over it tonight. Just to crack a joke, maybe they're going to file in a protest after here, who knows? Gola Fali, lovely there. And this is Christian Gonga. And Great Kemo County have lost grip totally now. They can't even find their own identity. Grand Crew County, yes, it is nothing strange. They have always been seen as underdogs, but they have always written some of the biggest stories in the county meet. And that is why they have the titles 5 times. Grand Crew County. One minute and 40 seconds now. The celebration continues to build up. Grand Crew County, if they can keep it up, they will reach the final of the county meet undefeated. Same as Nimba County, who earlier booked their seat in the grand final of the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. This is Sama Golafali. France Lincoln Tawo. Lincoln's fan Bonga. Sekou Bayo with the clearance. Now comes Salia Talawali. Grand Kemo still keeping the hope alive, but their defense has been broken into the game. This is Joshua Kamara. Kamara being challenged. 3 players, and he could not do anything different. Christian Balu Kamsi. Now Christian Gonga will shoot some outside. Just over the angle of the crossbar. But 4 minutes have been given as a stoppage time. 4 minutes. Can Grand Kemo County make that dramatic comeback? They have only 4 minutes. And Grand Crew County, they are standing right at the door of destinies. History awaits, and destiny keeps knocking. Grand Crew County answers to destiny. They are very close to the promised land. The 5-time county meet winners are close to another final, the first in 6 years for them. Grand Kemo County, the hope is cracking now. Sia Caballo The man of the moment comes in, Vani Kamara. Snowy Gee, a long one. He's looking for Vani. The flag up for offside. This is Malu for Grand Cape County. He's been heavily marked by Siaka Bayo. Still Malu. It's now going to be easy for Abbott White, who finds Vani B. Vani. Now comes Christian Gonga. He's brought down, free kick for Grand Cape County. Less than 2 minutes. And Grand Crew County are 2-0 up here.
They are doing a strong good job here. Making sure everything is intact. Security is intact. And so that player of Grand Crew is on the ground.
We are back in action. Corner kick. Now 40 seconds. Grand Crew are just almost there.
Number 11 is the man of the match for Grand Crew County. He wears number 11.
Grand Cape Mount still having the hope. Ralph Weah unable to do anything for Grand Cape Mount County tonight. Oh, it goes wide. That might just be the final scene of action here tonight, as Grand Crew County get very close to the promised land. And let's see what happens here. The referee still keeps the match moving.
And so you can get your Zion Nacho Moringa from NF.
Still here. Grand Cape Mount, that's Grand Crew, has it again. Vani, he's looking for the hat-trick! And it's still there. This is Emmanuel Logan. And it's there! Grand Crew County shoot out at death! Free now on the score sheet! Grand Cape Mount are not making a comeback. Grand Crew keeps inflating their peace. It is now 3-0. Oh, what a night. What a night. What a night it has been. Their hopes are totally crushed. Crushed under the lights at the Summer Caddo Sports Complex. Grand Cape County, they came here today with the belief of writing another story for themselves. But the 5-time champions, Grand Crew County, has never given them a breathing space. And Grand Crew are through to the final of the 2025-26 National Contest was made. Just what a night!
So, Grand Crew County have made it to the grand final.
What a night!
On Sunday,
Grand Crew County, they have just done what they are used to doing. They reached the promised land to set a final with Neighbor County. It is the repeat of the National County Final 6 years ago. Grand Crew County, what a run it has been for them. Still unbeaten to the final. And it's been a really incredible night. Another night of history. Another night of writing another story for themselves. The 5-time continent winners majestically, convincingly marched to the grand final of the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. And it's been a really big night here at the Samarkand Stadium. Vani Kamara, 2 goals for him, and contributed towards the last one, sealing it up in a real huge faction. Grand Crew County, big night from here inside the Samarkand Stadium. They have a lot of stories that has been written, and they have just written another one for themselves. The Southtown boys, they are pushing for their safe title, and they will be meeting Neighbor County here on Sunday, and Neighbor County also seeking for their 7th title, a record extending 7th title. They will be hoping to get here. So it's been a really blazing night here. It's been a march of tactics. It's been a march of hope. But it's night that Grand Crew County take the better side and make another history. They will meet Neighbor County on Sunday right here in the grand final of the 2025-26 National County Sports Meet. Big night, and of course, it's been incredible. Have yourself a wonderful time from right here inside the Samarkand Sports Complex. My name is Nathaniel Sosa-Stopa, and thanks to the team here at KMTV, especially to our CEO, Mr. Randall Jackson, and the entire team, Joshua Gotolo, and the rest of the guys here who has been making it possible. But it's been a really brilliant night. Grand Crew County, they are unbeaten into the final. Neighbor County also unbeaten into the final. On Sunday, it will be history and destiny coming together. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Emmanuel Keke, Akoi Wadalisu, Grand Crew County. And I see the superintendent of Grand Crew County, what is making a way to hold the player. Grand Crew has made it to the grand final on Sunday, and Grand Crew will be going against Neighbor County at this venue. While the 10th game has to be between Grand Cape County and that of Margibi County at the same venue. Indeed, a good game to either side. The National Academy is to unify our people for the 15 political subdivision, bringing them together in unity. Unity last strength.
The premium Gary now your Jaja Gary the premium.
Always no call, no pay.
LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery, unbeatable rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, Call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.labshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LAB Ship Express. Ship with LAB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
For politics, entertainment, news, and business. And this is KMTV. We are on the screen, we are everywhere. The best online Liberian platform you have. Make the best use of it. My name is Frank Adjus, and I endorse this channel.